G'day guys, Cookie here from A Kick in the Bush. I'm here at the wonderful Bairnsdale City Oval, which has been the site and scene of Big Freeze the last 3 years. And Big Freeze 11 is coming up again on King's birthday weekend, the 7th of June. I'm rapt to be joined by Phil Camden, who's Big Freeze ambassador and been with us every year we've done it here. And I've got Vicky Waddell over to the left, who's the organiser, the head organiser, and done such a wonderful job over the last few years with this event. I'll actually throw over to you, Vicky. We'll ask a couple of questions and we'll do a bit of skiting Phil shortly. Vicky, thanks again for being such a wonderful community contributor and organising the event again this year. Did you want to give us a couple of the key points that people should know about the event this year?
It's just about getting down and keeping that community spirit going around the event. Supporting the sliders. It takes a lot of courage for them to go down into the icy bath. But just a big thanks to everyone that makes the day happen, and hope to see lots of faces here. And it's a beautiful sunny day like today.
It is a beautiful day, and Bushes, we will be announcing a few of the. I'll run through some of the names of the sliders, but Jeff and myself and Reese will be getting around a few of the sliders over the coming weeks, so you guys can get behind them. So as mentioned, King's birthday weekend. It's the crackerjack game between the Bairnsdale Redlegs and the Traralgon Maroons, who are the reigning premiers in the Gippsland comp. So make sure you get down here for it at City Oval on the 7th of June. We'll come to you with more details and break down on what's happening on the day and what time the sliders are. So Phil, mate, it's great to see you every year. Always lovely to see your smiling face, and I like it that you've gone with a little bit of a beard. You almost came incognito today. Mate, can I ask you how your health's been over the last 12 months?
Yeah, good to see you too, Cookie, and Vicky as well. Look, it's gone slower than most people with motor neuron disease. My speech has got a little bit worse, and my upper muscles, the arms and back muscles got a little bit worse. But, mate, I'm here, I'm above ground and enjoying this beautiful day.
Oh, good on you, mate. Thank you so much. And Phil, we were having a chat before. So what's important to know for the people of East Gippsland, if you don't know, but a lot of you probably do, you guys last year and the year before have contributed so well. The last 2 years, the event has raised over $100,000. And last year, the East Gippsland Big Freeze Do-It-Yourself event was the largest fundraising community event for Big Freeze in Australia. So congratulations. But all that does is it creates pressure that we need to do it again this year. Phil, to try and give people some incentive to get involved, what was some of the money spent on last year with respect to MND research?
Yeah, good question, Cookie. And first of all, Fight MND are absolutely amazed at what happens here every year. And Neil is so appreciative of everyone that gets involved. It's just brilliant. But this year, because of your giving, we've been able to start the very first Australian MND guidelines for better care of people with motor neuron disease. So when people go into hospital or emergency or allied health or whatever it is, there are right guidelines, research guidelines to look after and care for those people. And this is critical because it will add months, if not years, to a person's life if they're cared for properly. But also it gives them a sense of significance and self-worth when they know that they're being properly looked after.
Yep, yeah, awesome. So it's great. Thank you, Phil, for that direct, correlation between the hard-earned fundraising and the value that comes out of it. So Vicky, back over to you. If I'm sitting at home watching and want to, sort of get involved and support some of the sliders, and for those of you who don't know how it operates, we run our own big slide here just like they do at the MCG. Carter Marine have been fantastic in previous years, and I know Johnny and Nick are in there just scheming away trying to find an even bigger slide. They have to outdo themselves every year. Yeah. So each of the sliders, tries to get your money to raise the money so you can donate to each of the sliders. What else can you do? Well, Vicky, can you tell us how I can find the sliders and what other options and opportunities there are for people to come along and donate?
So on the day, we obviously have a lot of contributions, tin raffling and whatnot. But if you jump on the Big Freeze DIY website, you'll be able to search up the Bairnsdale Football Netball Club. And under the Bairnsdale Football Netball Club is actually the team of sliders. So you can pick an individual slider to donate to directly. It creates a bit of healthy banter between the sliders as to who goes down first, raising the most amount of money. But it also creates a lot of awareness and conversation around the MND, which is the most important thing of all. So, yeah, jump online, check out the socials through the Bairnsdale Football Netball Club, as well as a Kick in the Bush. And, yeah, just see who's the slider and please donate away.
Excellent, Vic. So and I hope I'm not stealing your thunder. There are, at the moment, I think there's 13 sliders up on the page. There'll be 5, maybe up to 7 more go on, because we usually have about 20 each year. So a couple are just going through contractual signings,
negotiations,
twisting.
Yes.
So listen, we're wrapped to announce, and as I said, we'll talk to some of these sliders over the coming weeks and ask them what they've got in store to try and get your donations as well, because some of the sliders have had some very creative ways of raising money. So listen, wrap today to announce Wayne Jarvis from TRFM as a slider, Laurel Calvert from the Life member, newly awarded Life member of the Bairnsdale Football Netball Club, Anthony Scotty from Tats Lotto. He's got big plans.
He's keen.
We're talking to him next week. And Scotty, if you know where his shop is, you will not miss it. Caitlin Mathers, thank you, Caitlin from Whelan's Group, and we'll chat to her next week as well. We've got Bailey Collins, who's a racing car driver, Vicky. Tell us a bit about Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's a young V8 Formula racing car driver, and he is eager and jumped on board. So, him and his team have been really supportive and started out well. So thank you, Bailey.
Dane Chambers from Darlson's, he's a bit of a character. We're going to have a chat to Dane shortly, so I'm looking forward to that. And talking of characters, Ian Pearson from Pier 70 in Paynesville. We're chatting to him today as well, so we look forward to seeing what he's got to offer us. And listen, we're wrapped. Traralgon Footy Club, Football Netball Club have been so supportive, who we're playing on the day. Fiona Morrow and Kevin Foley, who's the president, are both going down separately, Vicky?
Yeah, Fiona Morrow is a netball legend at the club, both player and coach, and Kevin Foley has jumped on board. Yeah, it's awesome. Great contribution.
So thanks to you guys. We need to get down there to Traralgon to get your people supporting you. So Frank Desio from Kennedy Trailers, and no doubt Reese will do that, a special one for him. Bernie Farquhar, councillor, East Gippsland Burn, the old 3 phones Farquhar, they call him. We can't wait to chat to him actually shortly. And then from the Lindenow Footy Club, James Sparkles Blandford.
Yeah.
What do you reckon he might have in store for us, Vic?
Hopefully it's something sparkly and it goes down with a bang. I'm looking forward to it, Sparkles.
And we've got a couple that have just come on the list. Callie Avage has just gone up on the page. Cal's a star. Peter Murray Funerals. Cal will be just trying to work out what she's going to wear now. I can't wait for that. We'll talk to Cal next week. She said she'll catch up with us. And of course, a kick in the bush always needs to have someone go down. Now, Jeff is telling us he can't swim. Reese and I have both gone down. So we're wrapped this year to get our young guns, our young girls who have been presenting. Talia, Harriet and Perry are all going to go down as a trio, so I can't wait for that. That'll be interesting, Phil. And have we got any, there's a couple of rumours going around, Vicky, that there might be some big sort of, I'm not going to call them A-listers, we might call them B-listers. Are any of those sort of close to being signed?
Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have them over the line.
Yep.
Yeah, the negotiations are still in place.
Yeah,
Trying.
I feel like it's a Dana White UFC press conference afterwards. Can you tell us who the next fighters are? No, we can't announce them just yet.
I don't want to put them to shame in case they let me down.
No, listen, thank you. So, guys, please stay tuned to A Kick in the Bush. Obviously, keep looking out for the Bairnsdale Footy Club website. Phil, we might try and catch up with you before as well. We'll definitely see you on the day. You're usually not the second, the 21st wettest person at the place because you're that close to the slide that you get splashed all day. And we have had some wet days too, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so hopefully we have beautiful weather. So listen, Bushers, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Thanks heaps, Phil. Thanks for your continued support.
Thank you,
and
guys.
also, we know that you make sure that, that our hard-earned donations get spent well. So thanks for your involvement and continued involvement. So looking forward to see you on the 7th of June and before.
Thank you.
And well done, Vic. you'll be flat out for the next month. We probably won't get a chance to talk to you. So thank you in advance. Looking forward to seeing you, Phil. Thanks, Bushers. We'll speak to you guys soon.